Hi, beautiful people. My name's Kristin. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I know it has been like a month since I did a coffee chat, and so I need to do some life updates and review and all that kind of stuff. Have my morning coffee with you. I've got my Blarney Stone Ray Dunn mug here, and it has been a month. I know in the last update I told y'all I'm moving, and it is a long process, right? So I had just given my month notice, and now it's been a month. So people had said 2 weeks was okay. No, it took me the full month to get ready to release a career that I had been in for 19 years, and it was emotional and draining, and I was literally like brain dead at the end. It wasn't, I mean, physically I was moving a lot of stuff, and don't get me wrong, there was even days with heavy boxes and furniture and things like that I was moving, but mostly it was mentally and emotionally draining. Have you ever had that kind of period in our life? So I haven't gotten to do a sheet mask in 3 weeks. I've been wanting to do this Dollar Tree one that was glitter that I got at the Dollar Tree haul, I think 2 months ago, maybe even 3 months ago. I have had this forever. So I thought, you know what? Today is film day. I did lose my microphone. I might have packed it accidentally. I don't know. I have looked and looked. I looked for like 20 minutes. Ooh, this is hard to open. Ugh. I looked for 20 minutes, couldn't find the microphone. So I'm just gonna try to talk loud and try to adjust it in editing. And I've ordered another microphone on turbo so that I get it next week. But I've got a lot of filming to do today. So let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh. It's not a sheet mask. I thought it was a sheet mask. Glitter face mask peel off. It's like just, oh my gosh. Do you see that? Am I brave enough to put this on my face? This is weird. Oh, we're not doing this. I can't do this. this, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna clean this off. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna go get another one. Hold on. And there was a little glitter in it, so I think when you put it on, you would have some sparkles on your face, but note to self, the Dollar Tree gel glitter mask is not for me. So, oh, and I forgot. Carolyn, at Carolyn and Your Clothes, I had put this shirt from Target in my basket, and it's $25, so it wasn't that unreasonable. But I was like, no, I'm buying my stuff in my boxes. I just need to put this back, and I did. And then Carolyn unboxed it and tried it on, and it's just so cute. So when I went back to my Target, they still had it, and I just said, it's a sign, I'm supposed to have it. So I've got on my new puff sleeve Target quilt shirt today. And by the way, today is my first day of not working. Like, I turned in my keys last night. So it's kind of weird. All right, so I got another sheet mask that I got from my Ipsy that I haven't tried yet. This is papaya with Iceland glacial water. That sounds really soothing, right? Yeah. Let me see. This is a sheet mask, right? I'm gonna be so disappointed if this is not a sheet mask. Oh, thank gosh. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we're gonna get this on here. And then I did get a couple other things at Target, so I wanna show you a couple other things I got at Target. And then I bought something from LuLaRoe, which I don't buy a lot of stuff from them, because again, I have so many boxes and shopping that I like to do. But I had to get something, so. Woo. I missed the mouth. It was for a bigger person. This has a lot of extra material right here. I'm using my viewfinder to help me get it on there. Okay. All right. My paper towel. Get some of the extra drips and then just pull down a little. Okay. Get my hands all clean again. So I just got a couple other things at Target. And I think I saw something like variation of this from Wantable. Chip dipping and margarita sipping, and this was $12, and it's just a muscle t-shirt, but I thought it would be so cute over some of those brighter sports bras I've been getting and some leggings because it's super long. So just one of my yoga club outfits, but wear this and then wear it as a casual moving because I have to do so much unboxing and packing and moving and all that kind of stuff. And going to Texas, hello, margaritas. So, ooh, let me pause here and not show you the last thing I got at Target, but the LuLaRoe item, because that reminds me. When I was in Target, I think I told y'all maybe, I went to a little Mexican restaurant that had the best margarita I'd ever had. And it had fresh cucumbers and habanero peppers in it. And it was so good. But it was all themed around Day of the Dead. And like even a lot of the wait staff had like the cute little beautiful skulls. And so LuLaRoe had these leggings. I haven't even opened them yet. With the Day of the Dead beautiful skulls on them. And I think from a distance, you can't even tell they're skulls, right? They're just kind of look almost hippie with all the flowers and whatnot. But you can see, are those not adorable? And LuLaRoe leggings are super soft, and they were $25. And what I thought is, this Halloween I work for nobody. I don't have a preschool. But normally, when you work at a place that has a preschool, they go trick-or-treating in the halls, or you want to be kind of dressed up for Halloween but still comfortable for work. So I thought I could wear this with a longer black tunic, and I have long sleeve and short sleeve depending on the weather. And then I can face paint and do like skull, cute, floral, bright colors on my face. And that can be a work outfit. Like, how comfortable is that and how cute is that? Or just around Halloween, it would be fine to go shopping in this or something like that, or certainly to lounge around the house is just kind of funsies. So I just thought these were adorable, and I had to pick those up. So I got distracted by the margarita image. This is huge. This sheet mask is way too big for me, for my head, and I don't like that. It feels good, and it actually smells, it doesn't smell like papaya. I know it said papaya, but it does have almost a kind of fresh on the farm, not the cow manure fresh, but the just planted fresh. So look at these, y'all. So these are by A New Day, and they are $12.99, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically just a couple dollars. And then I couldn't decide the colors. So for $12.99, I got them all, and I just kind of decided during the season these were going to be my thing. So there's these brown colors, then there's these blue colors, which goes, of course, with the shirt I bought, right? But then look at these. These are like just clear, and I love this gray, this kind of light gray. I'm really into gray now. So I was thinking, like, you know, you can combine, right? So I can do like this today. And yeah, I can just do all these different combinations and have some bling sparkle. And they're not overly huge on my thin little wrist. And you know, it was like under $40 for, what is this, 18 sparkle bracelet. So I splurged, it was crazy. So I got a $12 shirt, I got $12 bracelets, and then I got a $25 quilt top, which I'm super enjoying. So the other updates, I mean, really, it's a lot to close out. your life and kind of transition. But I am moving to Texas. Am I gonna be able to sip my coffee through this? Because this is big. Normally it's not a problem. That felt dangerous. Ooh, living on the edge, y'all. So I am moving to Texas. So the house, right? I've been trying to wrap up my job. I am a youth director, work with teenagers, and had to say goodbye to them and leave them empowered and with all the resources and tools and know where everything was and have all the deposits and have everything in order and filed, and just organizing the laptop took several days. I took literally 2 full days to put together a slide presentation of pictures of all the deal or whatnot. And in the meantime, almost daily, I would say at least every other day, maybe excluding the weekends, I would have a notification in my email box about something for the house. I had no idea that when you have particularly a second mortgage, like you're gonna rent a house and then buy a house, they need to dig and dig deep into your business. They were going back and finding discrepancies in like the zip codes of my first apartment when I was literally like 23 years old, y'all. Like literally that long ago, trying to piece together exact information. And I've had my name changed legally 3 times in my life because of marriages and divorces. That's a lot of aliases and a lot of tracking down. And they needed every single page of my divorce decrees, of my every single retirement fund. I have 4 different accounts that I've accumulated from different jobs and places, and they needed the most recent. They couldn't be more than 60 days old. And then when you get 30 days in, some of those had expired and I had to reorder the most recent one on top of that. So every day, and you know how it is when you're trying to like bring it all up online now mostly, right? Some of it was digging through hard documents, but a lot of it was I had to do PDFs and order them online. And so then you're trying to remember, what was my username? What was my passcode? So through this process and through going through my work laptop and everything, I kind of consolidated, made sure I had no stored personal information on the laptop, and made a compiled app of passwords. So that got done. So that was really handy. So now you just use the one passcode to get to all your passcodes. And yeah, that's a good deal because it is really hard to remember all the jargon of how you're going to log in and do all that kind of craziness, right? So if you have any other like apps or tips or whatever about that, leave that below for each other, because we can all help each other out and relate to that, I think. But the good news is this past week, my house loan went through. So y'all, I've got a house to go to. It's like, praise the Lord. So I will be filming that and doing a new house tour when I get there. Let y'all see that. And I guess I can show an old house tour if you want, but that's not near as exciting as the new house tour. So I'm super, super excited. The front yard is even in. They added some sod, but there's no backyard. So he said that he would give me the landscaper and I could order the sod for the backyard from the landscaper when I get there. So that's on my to-do list. I have like 8 things that I have to order or fix or prepare because it's a brand new house. So you need like the window coverings and the washer dryer and all these things that are back ordered and sitting on those stinking ships that are sticking off the coast of California. So I'm a little concerned, but you know what? You've just got to trust in the Lord and know that you're not going to perish because you have to go to the laundromat or whatever. You know, like, we'll figure it out. Somebody will let me borrow their washer dryer in the meantime or something. It'll be good. Hey, my cat's coming up. I'll maybe get him in the frame here in a second. Which reminds me, I have been like crying the past month too, which is another reason I didn't want to just bring all my sorrow and angst and grief onto YouTube and share it. But even this morning, I had a huge cry, y'all. I follow only about 3 different cat channels that are exclusively just following the lives of certain cats. And I watch and have followed for many, many years a channel called Cole and Marmalade. And they're in Sweden, and Cole's black and Marmalade is a ginger. And they're just so cute and so funny, and I, again, followed them for years. And a couple years ago now, Cole got feline leukemia, and he did get treatments and had stretched out his life, but he just passed last week, I think, on the 10th. So I just cried and cried. It's not my cat, I've never met this cat, but you just get so freaking attached. So it's testimony that I get attached to you, the viewers and followers and YouTube community. And I'm almost done with this. I just have a couple more minutes. I'm watching the timer. But I just get so attached to this community and just feel like these are real friends and my real pets, and I have real investment in all this. And it's okay that my house is all messy, and I mean, all the drawers are empty now. These are like little things that I've stored for my son that maybe he wants for the kitchen, or maybe I'll get rid of them, or just random things. This is a pile that I've got going for table linens for Thanksgiving, because we're gonna do Thanksgiving and then leave the house the day after Thanksgiving. So I do need to get through Thanksgiving and leave out the kitchen stuff to do Thanksgiving dinner, and then that will be the last boxes packed. So that's the plan. All right, so coming up quickly, let me just tell you, did I show everything I wanted to show? Yes. Let me tell you what videos are coming up, and then you will get sneak peeks and previews into all that. So I have a trunk club that I am unboxing and filming. I do have a Stitch Fix because I've gotten the preview and filmed the preview, so that should be shipping out any day. So that will be coming pretty quick. Trunk club will be first because it just arrived actually 2 days ago, and it's still sitting over there because I haven't had a chance to film because I had my last week of work, and that was crazy. One last final note, as a for instance on that, I thought I was like done and gonna coast for a little bit at the end, and then we were sitting in staff meeting, and they said, "Kristin, why is there a Thailand flag on the wall in the fellowship hall?" And I realized that the history where that was all written down and documented was on a computer that I had that crashed in 2010, and I never recreated it. And the family who went to Thailand on missions is no longer part of the church, and I don't know that they even make that connection or ask that person, or they'd hear about it. So basically, when I left, I would have been the last person in the church that really knew why there was a Thailand flag hanging in our fellowship hall. So I spent pretty much, not the whole day, but about 3 hours recreating and going through old files that I did have, and looking at old pictures and looking at who was where and what happened and what year such and such happened, and redocumenting and putting down some of those key stories. But it took me like 3 hours. So like my day that I was gonna coast became that. So just stuff like that was happening. So I didn't get a film. I was really emotional. I would start crying at the drop of a hat at anything. And so that's not really an excuse. It's just an explanation of why I've been gone. But we got trunk, we got Stitch Fix. I've got my Ipsy I need to open. I've still got the Ipsy bag. And then I do have things on my book channel. So if you like books, I've got a book channel, Enter the Book. And I have a library haul and a brand new book subscription box. And then I have a Coffee and Classic that is shipping and should be here in the next couple days. So I have lots of things on both fronts going on. So my mask is done. So I can put this in the now empty Target bag as trash, and nice and shiny. And it's not at all, sometimes it'll feel a little sticky, or even, heaven forbid, some of them feel like a little stingy or like they upset your skin. But this is nice. I like this. I'm just going to let that continue to soak in, and then I will add some makeup and get ready to film. And you'll probably see me in this in my trunk club or my Ipsy, whichever one I film first. But I appreciate you just letting me catch up and share and get back on track. I am going to do a better job of vlogging, and so, any pictures I will put in here at the end that I want to maybe document of this journey, and then we'll just go from there. And I will get a new microphone. I will do a better job of keeping up with it. And we will have a brand new adventure going forward. I have 2 weeks here to pack up my own home, and then I'm going down to start the new job November 1st. And then I will come back and get my husband and cat for Thanksgiving, and then we'll be off. So we still got a process. It's still a month-long process, but come along if you're interested, and I appreciate you. Thanks for taking some time with me. Hope you enjoyed your coffee. Take care now.